In 2025, NATO stands more formidable than ever yet, more fragile than it appears. Born in the Cold War, tested in Kosovo, and stretched in Afghanistan, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization now faces its most complex reality: a resurgent Russia, a rising China, digital warfare, and internal political tremors. A new Iron Curtain, reinforced, not fallen along NATO's eastern front, the mood is tense but prepared. Poland, Finland, and the Baltics now form a fortified line, armed with state-of-the-art air defense systems, AI-powered surveillance, and drone-killing tech. NATO troops rotate through these zones with increased frequency. But the elephant in the room? Ukraine not a member, but increasingly treated like one. Intelligence sharing, battlefield support, training, logistics, all without formal Article 5 protection. "We are not at war with Russia, but we are no longer neutral," whispered a NATO diplomat off record. That's the new reality. The digital battlefield. 2025 marks a turning point. NATO is no longer just about boots on the ground, it's about algorithms in the cloud. With the launch of the NATO Innovation Fund and the high-tech accelerator Diana, the alliance is investing billions into AI, quantum computing, autonomous defense systems, and even space-based surveillance. What was once science fiction is now strategic doctrine. NATO's message to China and Russia is loud and clear: we won't fight the next war with last decade's tech. Washington's wavering voice. Yet, despite its technological edge and growing military might, NATO's greatest vulnerability lies in the uncertainty of its leadership. With U.S. elections looming and populist voices questioning NATO's relevance, Europe is bracing for what many call the Trump scenario, a potential rollback of American commitments. For the first time, whispers of a European defense autonomy are being taken seriously. Paris, Berlin, and Brussels are drawing quiet contingency plans, just in case. What if Article 5 becomes a question mark? That's a thought haunting the alliance halls. From the Atlantic to the Indo-Pacific, meanwhile, NATO is stretching its gaze eastward. In 2025, for the first time in its official doctrine, China is named a systemic challenge. That's not just rhetoric. NATO is building bridges to Japan, South Korea, and Australia, with joint cyber drills and naval exercises in the Indo-Pacific. NATO isn't just defending Europe anymore. It's becoming a global security bloc in a multipolar world. The Turkish question. Then there's Turkey, a NATO member with one foot in the alliance and another dancing with rivals. From buying Russian S-400s to backing conflicting interests in Syria, Turkey continues to test the alliance's patience. While Sweden finally secured NATO membership after years of diplomatic wrangling, the Turkish veto drama exposed how internal politics can complicate unity. The final picture? In 2025, NATO is stronger, smarter, and more global than ever before. But beneath the upgraded tech and forward deployments lies a fragile trust, especially with shifting U.S. politics and emerging world powers. If NATO survives the next 5 years intact, it won't just be a military alliance anymore. It'll be a digital age guardian, tested, evolved, and redefined.